Van Vygotsky and others, they are there. All these people came out with their theories. So if you want to confirm, if you want to reconfirm someone's theory, or if you want to propound your own theory and you are conducting research, we call it basic research. So that research is pure. You see, so sometimes people refer to as pure research. Do you see that? And we also have what we call applied research, as I said. This one is research that is being conducted to solve a practical problem. You see, a practical problem. You have identified a problem. You want to solve that problem. So you conduct a research to solve that problem for you. So in that situation, it means that we are conducting this research to use the knowledge, to use the theory that is being propounded by these philosophers. So it means that this research is going to be built on the basic research. Mostly, nowadays, the research we conduct most is the applied research. We conduct applied research mostly because we find ourselves in situations that we see several challenges. Teachers find problems in their classrooms. Student teachers find problems in their classroom when they go on field trips, when they go on educational experience trips. Teachers that are permanent in classroom find basic problems in their classroom which they need to solve. In our institutions, we find problems which we need to solve, challenges. So we conduct this kind of research to find practical solutions to problems that are facing us. And that is by purpose. You see, research too can also be classified based on the information gathered. The information that is gathered, based on it, what kind of information are you gathering? And by then, we say that we classify research there based on qualitative and quantitative research. If I say quantitative and qualitative, I'm talking about numerical data that you will collect and just verbal data that you will collect. You see, so when you are collecting numerical data, when you are collecting digits, numbers, going to analyze them to solve your problem, you are using what we call quantitative research. Quantitative means numbers, quantity is a quantity. So you conduct what is it? Quantitative research. But when you are conducting research and you are using just verbal words, you are using interviews. You want to understand what people are doing using interviews and verbal words, then you are using what we call qualitative research. See, that is another classification. So first, we talked about research which is being classified under purpose, classified under the information you gather, and now we are going to look at time period, the time period you are going to take to conduct your research. That is another classification. And looking at this one, then we'll be talking about what we call longitudinal and what cross-sectional research. You see that? So when we talk about longitudinal, it means that this research is going to be conducted over and over. So let's assume that government want to find out the impact school feeding program has on the enrollment of students in our basic schools. They will use the same instrument or questionnaires and run it or give it to participants in that research over a period of time. The same question will be given to them over and over, so that they'll be comparing. 2021, realize that the enrollment was this. 2022, the enrollment is this. 2023, the enrollment is this. Using the same research instruments. So you see, we call that one longitudinal. Then the cross-sectional one is just one short one. You see, one short research that you are going to conduct to find a solution to a problem. So you conduct that one just one short period. Then another time you go and conduct it one short period using different research instruments. So you see, that one is cross-sectional. You see that? Descriptive is another classification where you can be conducting also using survey and others. So we will not delve much there, but this knowledge and this what we are talking about right now is just the basic concepts, basic knowledge you need to have before you can embark on any research work you need to embark on. So right now, let us now come to our main target for today. How do we start a research work, a project proposal, or a thesis? How do we start it? You see, I told you already that before you go into such such activities, we have several ways, classifications. We have the basic one, we have the applied one, and others. But for our purpose, we are going to talk about the applied one. You see, so to start with a project work, research proposal, or thesis, you need to identify your problem first. What problem are you going to solve? So if you don't identify a problem, how do you solve it? How do you solve a problem which you have not identified? So you see, in this our first lesson, we are going to look at how to identify a problem and how to begin your research work on the problem. So first of all, you identify the problem. Maybe you are teaching mathematics in a class and your students don't understand